What would you like to see by the end of the season?
Everton on top of the table.
Top of the table? You reckon you can get to the top of the table? Yeah. What's going on, Terrace Talks? It's your boy Theon, the one you'll come to see. Now today we are at West Ham Stadium for West Ham versus Everton. Both want to win and they need a win. You've got David Moyes potentially might be getting sacked at the end of this game. So we want to speak to a few fans, Everton and West Ham, find out what's actually going on. So come on, let's go speak to some fans. We've got West Ham and Everton fan together. So you guys friends or?
Yeah, friends.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the situation with the club?
Gutted. But just coming to support them no matter what. Innit? We've been here last season, was at that last game when 3-2 and we come back. You know what? It's not about blame, but we need something to change. Yeah. Everyone's on about the board, get rid of Frank Lampard. I just reckon, do you know what my little thought is? Duncan Ferguson, bring them in, man, and then players will play their hearts out for them.
I think the players are trying. I think the manager's trying. I just think at the end of the day, they're just not good enough. And I love Lampard and what he's done. He gave us that unity almost last season, but I think it's sort of washing off now and it's showing because results have just been so poor.
So what's your thoughts on West Ham at the moment? What's your thoughts on the situation with the club?
It's not great, is it? It just looks all a bit stale. But Moyes has run out of ideas. I think we should have sacked him a bit earlier.
You think you should have got rid of him? He's been brilliant though. Moyes has been brilliant for you boys for a long time. It's just now it's going a bit funny, no?
I can't see. He doesn't seem to be able to. He doesn't seem to have any new ideas.
David Moyes needs to go.
Oh, you've had enough of David Moyes. You want him out today. So after today's game, you want David Moyes sacked.
If we lose.
Yeah, I'll follow my granddaughter. Yeah, no, it's shocking. And I was worried about this last January because we was in Europe, we was in a good place in Europe, we was in the FA Cup, we was third or fourth in the league, and there was an opportunity for us to spend some money, and we had some investment from, I think his name's Kuzinski, the new board member.
Yeah. And obviously you just signed Danny Ings, proven goal scorer, knows how to put in the back of the net. I feel that's something that you struggled with in recent seasons. What's your thoughts on that signing?
It's a great signing, he's a great player, but I just think if we don't get him the service, he's not going to score goals. And I don't think the problem's been with finishing. I think obviously Skamaka's got injury issues and Antonio seems to be, God knows what's happening with Antonio.
Yeah, he's not really performing this season.
No.
What would you say is your happiest moment as a fan?
85 season. Yeah. So we won the league, right? Right, kids? We won the league. Yeah. We won the Cup Winners' Cup 3-1, and then we played Man United at Wembley within 10 days. And Whiteside scored, but we nearly got a treble.
What would you say is your favourite West Ham moment as a West Ham fan so far?
West Ham Sevilla at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your favourite moment?
Yeah.
Why? Why was that your favourite moment?
Well, I'm pretty sure at the away leg, I think it was 2-0 to Sevilla or something like that, 2-1. And we came back 2-0, won it. I don't know. Cracking atmosphere. No.
Do you know what, pal? I'm 44, 45 next week.
You look younger than that.
Oh, good man. I've been waiting my whole life to see something happen at West Ham because I can't include the 81 Cup final. I was 3 years old. You know what? Last year I got to travel to Spain. I got to travel to Germany. And listen, the Premier League wasn't going the way we wanted it to, but what an experience that was to go and support our team abroad. Yeah. Listen, I was in that ground and I was crying because it finally felt it was magic, and unfortunately Crest will f that up. But
just lost 2-0 to your relegation rivals West Ham. What's your thoughts on the situation at the club?
I think I don't know what's going on in the boardroom. I mean, Lampard I think is long overdue his stay, and we look like a lost cause.
What's your thoughts on the game, and what's your thoughts on West Ham this season?
So I think today was an interesting one because we obviously got the 3 points. Yep. 2-0 victory was great. However, I think a lot of the game we was losing the ball. Everton had about 65% possession, which ideally for us isn't great. If we're starting to look at possession-based football and we've got 34-35% possession, it doesn't really make sense. I think Bowen played out of his skin today.
Yeah, he did. He played well. What would you like to see towards the end of the season? Obviously, you've just beaten Everton today. What would you like to see towards the end of the season?
Personally, I'd like to see more consistency with West Ham. It's poor. I don't like us sitting back. I like attacking. I think personally Moyes needs to go. Oh, you want Moyes out, is he? So who would you like to come in? Because a lot of people have said they want Moyes out, but who do you want in? I've seen Rafa Benitez and even Tuchel. I don't think Tuchel will come West Ham, but I'd like to see Rafa Benitez. He's known to keep sides up.
I don't want Rafa Benitez. The other options are like Sean Dyche. We're looking at the West Brom manager, and okay, that's all well and good, but he's succeeding in his own league, so why are we looking at someone else when he's not available at the moment? I think that if Moyes can turn it around this season, great. He has taken West Ham to the biggest heights that we've had in the last 10, 20, 30 years.
So if Lampard is to go, who's the next person that you would like to see in?
I don't know at the moment. I was thinking, I said this to a couple of people I went to the game with. I think Sean Dyche on a 6th month, save the boat.
Just to stay up.
Yeah, offer him some big money, but I don't know if we got it in us or not.
What would you like to see towards the end of this transfer window as well? Would you like to see any more players, do you reckon, that could come in to change the fortune?
I like to see a left back. I think Emerson's good, but we need a backup. I think Cresswell needs to go, so I'd like to see it.
Appreciate that.
Striker too. Maybe another striker. Can't have too many strikers.
What would you like to see by the end of the season?
Everton on top of the table.
Top of the table? You reckon you can get to the top of the table? Yeah. Seeing as obviously you want us to get to the top of the table, what would you like to see next season?
More on top of the table.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Terrace Talks. The West Ham fans and Everton fans have had their say. Bit of a difficult time for both teams, but make sure you like, comment and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We'll be here every single week. Keep it locked, keep it Standout TV.